Casting Ted on reality TV show. It says client support. Hello, Francis. We reviewed your bio, and you did a great job with it. You've done a great job giving us information about your life, and we now have a great insight into some of your life experiences. We have made some small changes and have posted to your profile, and within the audition video, it'll show how my voice and how it's been manipulated, and this is the seed of my payment. So I'll be able to be researched for my reality TV show, and I haven't talked to any producers just yet, but hopefully the agency will get back to me through my email system since my voice has been manipulated, and sometimes it's hard to understand through phone, but through in-person interactions, I'll be able to communicate a lot more effectively than through the telephone. That's why I video my conversations. So here, as seen on CBS, NBA Vibes, hello Francis, welcome to your team. Welcome to the team. You're now part of a community that won't stop until you land on TV. We're all excited about this journey you're embarking on, and we're here to support. Every step of the way, you'll hear from us within 24 hours to discuss some important details. In the meantime, your profile page is set up, ready to go. Below, you'll find easy-to-follow steps to log in and reset your password. To customize your password for the first time, follow the steps below. Again, our voice is manipulated, and my cadence is, manipulated. So I seem different from who I really am, and someone do better than me on my suggestions. So this is audition tape. My voice manipulated. Would you like to sign? So what made you submit the pictures? I went to my reality TV show showcase on News, Fox, CBS, or NBC. Right. And I was hoping you guys could do it as soon as possible. We're in a pandemic, and I figured out how to make films and really dance and train dance outside of regular pay. It's through having one location where everybody will donate a percentage of their exchange from work, and that way each individual will have the other percentage to receive based upon millions of people being able to meet the requirement of receiving donations. Just like Hitler's Ice Bush was able to receive donations through the subsequent action of ice bucket water being thrown over their heads. Our challenge is to take pictures of the 10 commandments, birthday, I would say awards, education, art, talent. So they were using it as a reference, just like that word is used as reference in the church. I think we a God fundraiser where people would see the proven case of injustice based upon my levy from a distance. So what is interesting about my story is based upon how my limbs were being moved by different entities or different people within government or outside the government. I'm not exactly sure who it is, but CIA developed the nanomicrochip device that was implanted in me for 8 years now, and they have a person named Vincent George, and a lady from South Africa that experienced the same electronic harassment symptoms, just like me. So I'm trying to capture my journey to creating world history based upon me figuring out how everybody can be worth billions of dollars through selecting one person out of billions to collect loose change of a percentage of loose change to accumulate to $1 million that will encourage people to donate to photos and videos so it can help the recovery from the pandemic so everybody gets half of what is given so they'll be able to have a way to pay forward a percentage of what's given to other participants, civilians, while giving the other half to one location. So I'll be able to honor the promotion of the $1 million check, while I'll be able to receive a percentage of donations from billions of people, $1 or more. So I'll be able to be compensated for laws being broken. So it's something that, like GoFundMe has stories, and I'm just a person that is about challenge instead of GoFundMe because they don't split donations, and they have me in a distorted voice. That's why I don't talk on the phone much because they manipulate my speech, and so I'm trying my best to communicate. And if you look at the video that I sent you through text message, you'll be able to understand exactly how I really sound versus how I'm talking right now. But do you understand Powerball is an example of how people contribute to each other's living because of each jackpot winner being that exists, there's multiple of them. So when people buy into selling, buy into the tickets, when they put the tickets, it contributes again to each jackpot winning. So everybody has $20 to be on the donors list that we contribute to every time there's a transaction between millions of people around the world, and it'll create the business opportunity therefore because people are able to receive $1 from each other from the split percentage or hundreds of dollars from each other to equal a trillion.
Alright, so you read the email and the FAQs and terms and conditions, right?
Say that one time. Say that
You
one
read
time.
the email with our FAQs and terms and conditions?
I don't think you have said that one. I believe you said something about I forget something important to read.
Yeah, so you read it, all the entirety of the email.
Yeah, it was something recent that I didn't receive that I messaged Olivia Davis.
Yeah. So that's the most recent email. Okay, I just needed to confirm this for legal purposes, because we do not want to waste anyone's time here, because this is a very fast-paced and competitive industry. So at the meeting, we reviewed the pictures that you submitted to Lita, and also your application, and Lita expressed to the team why she believes you will be a good fit to work with us. So before I give the feedback, let me ask you a quick question. What makes you want to be on TV now?
It's to help society to reference the world history that's going to be created. So these generations will be able to continue to support, be a sort of support through social media. So for our job, everybody will be able to have a way to receive income from billions of people. So it is poverty all over the world. So to capture that journey, where it's been very encouraging for centuries to come.
And how would your life change if you were to land on TV?
It'll change for the better. World history is not only benefit me
here at realitytelevision.us has decided to help you get on TV. Congratulations. Alright, how are you feeling? Are you excited?
Oh yeah, very excited.
Alright, awesome. Well, the reason why we move forward with you is based on your personality and the things that you shared in your application. So we believe we have good ethics. You can be relatable to a lot of people. You're very passionate about what you do, very committed. The pictures that you submitted to Lita, these are all recent photos. It represents who you are. You seem very confident. You handle yourself very well. Is this the first time that you tried applying to reality TV?
Yes.
Okay, great. Because many people do not make it this far, and this is a real opportunity. So, this is what's happening next because the evaluation of you went well. Our client support team will be calling you shortly within 24 business hours to walk you through the member area and discuss the next steps. So, there are many people who try this on their own with little to no success, and this is what we're here for. The client support team will be helping you with your bio, casting video, show applications, and coaching you for your auditions, plus hundreds of more casting opportunities. So, you have submitted an application to work with us. We will help you submit your applications moving forward, and this will be an ongoing working relationship, and we guarantee that you will not stop until you land on TV.
Alright.
Alright, great. Okay, so let's get the ball rolling, and we have enough pictures to get this going. What we're going to do now is to proceed with processing your one-time.
Participate in this challenge. Number 1, Ice Bucket Challenge. This is probably the most famous of all internet challenges and campaigns because it created such a craze during the summer of 2014. It is also known as the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. The whole idea was to take a bucket of ice and water and dump it on your head. This was done in order to promote awareness of amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, better known as ALS or Lou Gehrig's disease. The campaign was meant to encourage people to make small donations and contribute to the research of the disease. Pouring a bucket of ice water on their head, each participant in this challenge is expected to nominate 3 more people, calling them out in the video. Then, the nominees had 24 hours to decide what to do. If they didn't want to accept the challenge, they could simply make a donation to ALS research and avoid ice bathing. Surprisingly enough, many of the celebs who were called out actually wanted to do it, and it resulted in numerous videos that went viral. The challenge was first performed live on June 30th, 2014 during the TV program Morning Drive. 2 weeks later, it was performed on NBC's The Today Show. Soon afterwards, it went online through Facebook and Twitter, and there was no way of stopping it. Many famous people took part. Stephen Hawking was even challenged, but he opted to decline because he had been ill with pneumonia the previous year. President Obama was challenged, but he decided to skip the challenge, but instead donated $100 to ALS research. Nevertheless, a lot of the nominees actually decided to perform the challenge, such as Matt Damon, Tom Hiddleston, Benedict Cumberbatch, Will Smith, and Donald Trump. Overall, the Ice Bucket Challenge was a fantastic success. At one point, there were more than 2 million videos circulating the internet. Around 40% of those who were challenged opted to make charitable donations, but many also did both, the water dumping as well as donating. All said and done, the challenge helped to raise more than $100 million in support of ALS research. What challenges have you participated in? We want to know, so be sure to share in the comments below. I challenge you to like this video and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.
3 years ago, the Ice Bucket Challenge, which was a fun way to raise money for ALS research, took the world by storm.
Well, the new book, The Ice Bucket Challenge, gives us the inspirational story behind that phenomenon. And Kate Snow is back with more on this.
Yeah,
Hey, Kate.
I love this story, guys. More than 17 million people participated in the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge back in 2014. You remember celebrities, world leaders, my family, you guys out on the plaza. But how does a moment of giving become a viral sensation? It takes a bucket, a bag of ice, and a family's love for one courageous man. Orders.
The thing I always tell people is to Google 3 little letters, ALS. Learn how much it can devastate the mind, body, and soul. Frankly, it's just awful. But there is hope because of the Ice Bucket Challenge. So I thank you for the continued support. Let's strike out ALS. Sincerely, Uncle Pete.
The Ice Bucket Challenge raised $225 million in 6 weeks and still counting. After that, they kind of lost track how much, but it's had a real impact, guys, on drugs and research for ALS, and that's what Pete's hoping his legacy is.
I don't know if Pete is watching, but he is. If you are a hero.
Absolutely.
An absolute
Absolutely.
hero.
That was beautiful.
And Julie,
Yeah.
Yeah.
she says it
The
never
whole
even
family.
crossed my mind.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
They're so inspirational to meet. And the other thing is, I think it's hard to remember that Pete is in there,
Yeah.
right? He's talking to me and tweeting me. It's
Yeah.
just, you with ALS, you just lose your muscles.
But his heart and his soul are there so strongly. It's amazing.
Thanks, Kate.
Incredible story.
Thank you.
Kate, thank you very
Again,
much.
the book is the Ice Bucket Challenge. For more info, head to today.com/shop.
We're back in a moment. This is Today on NBC.
The internet is often used for, well, let's say mind-numbing things, such as the Cinnamon Challenge or the Gallon Challenge. And although these types of videos went viral, they've also resulted in a ton of injuries and misadventures. On the other hand, though, there are some wonderful examples of the internet being used for good causes, with people having fun along the way. Several times, these internet challenges and campaigns have even raised enough financial means to make a lasting contribution to non-profit organizations. This is our pick for the top 10 viral challenges and campaigns.